So much happened in 2016. I recapped all of 2015, I confessed my love for gays in space, I visited the set of Fantastic Beasts in London, attended New York Fashion Week and sat front row with Darren Criss, taught you how to survive being sick, hosted the Grammy red carpet coverage for CBS, taught you how to make your first kiss perfect, spoke at universities in Virginia, Minnesota, Michigan, and Wisconsin, announced my YouTuber summer camp with Bethany Moda, had the time of my life on The Amazing Race with Corey Cool, assembled an explosive Torito in Mexico City, blew up bombs, built a beach party, and completed a scavenger hunt in Colombia, made Swiss Army knives in Switzerland, scaled the French Alps in Chamonix, threaded an Armenian carpet, and gave an oil change in Yerevan, strung Georgian candy, and cleaned a wine vat in Georgia, braved the tallest water slide in the world, and raced camels in Dubai, made salt from scratch, hand-delivered snakes, and sailed in Indonesia, conquered an entire theme park, and mastered an art puzzle in China, made it to the finale with our two favorite teams where we had to jump off a skyscraper and scale a mountain, and completed the entire Amazing Race and got third place with my best friend. I hosted the red carpet for the Vanity Fair Oscar party, was a guest on Jimmy Fallon, taught you how to get the best booty, made a collab with Kyle where we played with our things, celebrated turning 27, toured all of Australia and New Zealand, was a guest on the Project TV show in Australia, explained how to survive a zombie apocalypse, learned how to flirt in sign language with Niall, hosted an episode of This Week on Fire, interviewed Laverne Cox at the YouTube Summit in New York City, reacted to audiobook bloopers, was a guest on Cheat Day with Aaron and Jocelyn from The Amazing Race, revealed our Amazing Race audition video, tried to pronounce a cockpagbagabagabada, was a guest on Rooster Teeth's On the Spot, learned about vaginas with Hannah Hart, discussed what it felt like to be gay after the shooting at Pulse nightclub, celebrated Portland Pride with Corey Cool, interviewed Ellen about Finding Dory, was a contestant on The Price is Right, guest starred on The Jim Gaffigan Show, launched Pride Jams, a compilation album in support of the Trevor Project, went to VidCon and spoke on the book writing panel, hosted the Fantastic Beasts panel at VidCon with Ingrid, completely took over Universal Orlando with Queen Jackie, destroyed a lot of slugs, hosted an entire episode of The Ellen Show, shared some of my favorite self-care tips, made 52 episodes of the podcast Psychobabble with Corey Cool, completed my very first 10K and celebrated with a dance party, hosted a panel at the White House with Michelle Obama, made a video with the First Lady all about higher education, and even got to meet Sonny and Bo, the puppies of the White House, visited the set of Kubo and the Two Strings, hosted a week-long summer camp with all of my viewers and Bethany Moda, tried to teach y'all how to do a handstand, announced that I was making the Tyler Oakley Show produced by Ellen DeGeneres, sang with and kissed Celine Dion, giggled and gossiped with Kerry Washington, tried munchies with Seth Rogen, had a special Frozen episode with Idina Menzel and Kristen Bell, convinced my mom to vote with Senator Tim Kaine, played with a Ouija board with Alessia Cara, surprised a superfan with Shawn Mendes, taught Kelly Clarkson how to use Snapchat, aired some dirty laundry with Carrie Underwood, went through a haunted house with Hannah Hart, tried some weird products with Kelly Pickler, guessed celebrity abs with Tom Daly, competed in a game of Compliment Wars with Zooey Deschanel, presented an award at the Emmys with Bethany Moda, took over London with Louie and Connor, presented an award at the Streamies with Grace Helbig, got a couple of new tattoos, accepted the Attitude Magazine Young Hero Award, was a guest star on The Real O'Neills, made a video with presidential nominee Hillary Clinton about the importance of voting, accidentally was twinning with Darren Criss as 11 from Stranger Things for Halloween, announced the paperback version of Binge, was a special guest on Not Too Deep with Grace Helbig, announced my very own line of glasses with Warby Parker, and opened a bunch of Christmas gifts for the holidays. So I guess it was kind of a good year. Thank you so much for being a part of my 2016. I had so many fun adventures with you, and I cannot wait to see what we do together in 2017. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for new videos every single week. Thanks, y'all.